Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Joining me now, Logan, Ipsen, and Jeff Peck. Guys, thanks for being here. We've kind of been talking about this benefit lot we've got coming up, but kind of give us a little bit more details and what we can be looking forward to buying here.
Yes, thank you, Callie. And so this is a very near and dear thing to our hearts. And, you know, the one thing about the ranching community is how we all come together and support each other. We saw an opportunity here, and Jeff Peck took ownership of this idea and ran with it. We started communicating here last week, and we put together a pretty good list. And so, as many people know, Oregon has been just absolutely devastated with wildfires. And so, in fact, as of yesterday morning, there was 1.2 million acres just in the state of Oregon alone that has been burned. Many of our ranching friends in our ranching community have been affected. There's just horror story after horror story this year. And so we came together, and like I said, Jeff ran with this idea, and a bunch of our seed stock producers that we work quite a bit with stepped up and donated either a bull or credit to one of their production sales or semen to help breed heifers next year. And so we have one that we're going to start with in about 11:45 today, right after 8329C, lot 8329C. People can call in, not through Click to Bid. We ask that they call in on 1-800-422-2117, or they can call anybody that's here in the seats, and we can help them. There's going to be a catalog that's online that has these lots, but I just want to hurry and say, like, we're going to start out with the Lot 1 bull from Riverbend Ranch there in Idaho Falls. He's going to be a Teixeira Teton son, who is a $60,000 herd sire that they purchased from Teixeira Cattle Company there in Oregon, out of a consensus bred cow. We also have 44 farms that donated some sell credit: Fettis Red Angus, Shaw Cattle out of Caldwell, Idaho, Iron Lorenzen Red Angus, Silverbred Angus, Teixeira Angus, and Thomas Angus, and lastly, Jorgensen Land and Cattle. So we have some very strong genetics, and cattle that we sell throughout these superior sales. These genetics are represented by many, many ranches here. And so these aren't just donations. These are true, legit, fantastic lots. And so we're going to be selling those. 100% of the proceeds are going to go to the Oregon ranches that were affected by the family, and Jeff would have some more information on that.
Jeff, I love that this idea came about so quickly. It sounds like you kind of had the idea, picked up the phone, and you started.
Just driving down the road, I got to thinking about it, thought, I've got good friends that are in the middle of it, and I just started thinking and started making phone calls. I only really called 2 or 3 of these guys, and the rest of them, Logan's done, and they've called us. I mean, our industry is so resilient. They have just plastered us with help, and I know several of these ranchers got free loads of hay sitting in their driveway that just showed up. They don't even know where it come from, just showed up. So it was actually very easy to do. Just a few phone calls, and here it is.
So whenever we sell all these lots, how are we going to help the producers with all this money?
Well, I mean, really in the big picture, how is it going to help them? They're going to be way farther behind than what we can do for them, but any little bit of it's going to, maybe they can keep 10 or 15 or 20 cows. I today alone have scheduled cows into our local plant there where they're already splitting these pairs. They're going to process the older cow just to kind of start the process to moving on to next year. They're going to, we're going to have a lot less cattle on that range for anywhere from, if private ground, maybe some of them guys will get out next year. The BLM ground, they're done for 3 to 5 years. So we just got to do something to help them get through the next 3 to 5 years, or next year, whatever it may be.
Well, guys, we definitely appreciate your generosity. It's hard in times like this, but it is so encouraging to see our community come together like this. Looking forward to this lot. Thank you guys for being here and talking about it. Don't go anywhere because the auction's about to get started, but join us as the Red Angus Association presents the Gridmaster Award up next.